बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। असांजो अॼु जो टॉपिक आहे द कंपेरिजन बिटवीन conjugate coordinates and Cartesian coordinate system. As z is equal to x plus iota y, it implies that the value of z bar will be x minus iota y. Then we have to get the value of z into z bar. Therefore, number one, z into z bar is equal to what? So, therefore, z into z bar is equal to x plus iota y into x minus iota y. So, this plays the role of a plus b and a minus b. This can be equal to x square plus into minus iota y whole square. This will be also x square minus iota square y square. You already know that the value of iota square is equal to minus 1. The minus into minus plus. So this will be x square plus y square. X square plus y square is equal to x square plus y square radical sign whole square. So you already know that radical x square plus y square with radical sign is the mod of z, and with square is equal to mod of z square. So therefore, z into z bar is equal to mod of z whole square. Remember for this one. This is the option. Okay. Next is number 2, z plus z bar. It implies that z plus z bar is equal to x plus iota y plus x minus iota y. X plus iota y plus x plus into minus iota y. This is cancel. So z plus z bar is equal to 2x. Means when we add the number and its conjugate, the result is only a real part. 2x, which is a real part. Again, number 3 is z minus z bar is equal to x plus iota y minus x minus iota y. X plus iota y minus x plus iota y. X is cancel. It implies that 2 iota y is equal to z minus z bar. Therefore, z minus z bar is 2y iota, which is purely imaginary. Which is purely imaginary. So, according to the MCQ, z is equal to x plus iota y and z bar is equal to x minus iota y. Then which of the following is correct? Then which of the following is correct? A is the option. A option is z into z bar is equal to mod of z whole square. This is A option. B option is 2x z plus z bar is equal to 2x. C option is z minus z bar is equal to 2 iota y. D option is all of these. So all of these, according to the definition, we have already introduced all three values. So z into z bar mod of z square, which is also correct. Z plus z bar, which is 2x, also correct. Z minus z bar, which give the value of 2 iota, which also correct. So here the D option is all of these are correct options. Okay. Comparison between Cartesian and conjugate coordinate system. As we know that z is equal to x plus iota y and z bar is equal to x minus iota y. So here also z is equal to x plus iota y, z is equal to x minus iota y. Here by addition, here by subtraction. By addition plus, by subtraction minus, this will be changed into plus when we go through the negative sign. So this will be z plus z bar is equal to iota y cancel, 2x. It implies that x is equal to z plus z bar upon 2. Here z minus z bar, x cancel, 2 iota y. Therefore, the value of y is equal to z minus z bar upon 2 iota. So, if we want to make the comparison between Cartesian and conjugate coordinate system, that x comma y are Cartesian coordinate system, their values z plus z bar upon 2, z minus z bar upon 2 iota, the value are the conjugate coordinate system. So therefore, x is equal to z plus z bar upon 2 and y is equal to z minus z bar upon 2 iota, which also can be the MCQ. Okay, now the point is how we can make the factors with respect to the complex number. Factors in the set of complex numbers as 4a square plus 9b square. We already know according to the difference of 2 square. Difference of 2 square have the two factors just like x minus y and x plus y. But here 4a square plus 9b square. How we can make the possible factors of this expression? As 4a square plus 9b square is equal to 4a square minus into minus 9b square. Minus into minus same plus. So this will be also 4a square minus into minus 1 9b square. You also know that minus 1 plays the role of iota square. So this will be 4a square minus iota square into 9b square. So now 2a whole square minus 3 iota b whole square. Now this plays the role of difference of 2 square as a square minus b square is equal to a minus b and a plus b. In the same condition 4a square plus 9b square is equal to 2a minus 3 iota b. and 2a plus 3 iota b. These are the factors in the set of complex numbers. Okay. 2 minus iota power 4. How can we make the simplification of 2 minus iota power 4? So if we solve directly 2 minus iota power 4, then we will use the binomial theorem. But when we make 2 minus iota power 4 is equal to 2 minus iota whole square, then whole square means 2 minus iota power 4. So according to the squaring formula, this will play the role of a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. So this will be a square means 2 square minus twice of 2 and iota plus b square means iota square, then whole square. So this will be 4 minus 4 iota plus iota square means minus 1, then whole square. This will be 3 minus 4 iota whole square. Now this will be a square means 3 square minus twice of 3 and 4 iota plus 4 iota whole square. So 9 minus 2 3 the 6, 6 4 the 24 iota plus 16 iota square. The iota square plays the role of minus 1. So this will be 9 minus 24 iota minus 16. So this will be minus 7 minus 24 iota. So therefore minus 7 comma minus 24 is the answer of 2 minus iota power 4. Real and imaginary parts of x plus y iota power 4. Similarly, x plus iota y power 4 is equal to x plus iota y whole square, then square, because we already use in daily life the x plus iota y square. So this will be x square plus 2xy iota plus iota square y square whole square. After substitute the value of iota square, this will be x square plus 2xy iota minus y square whole square. This is a trinomial square, means the square over the 3 prices. So you already know a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So here abc is x square 2x iota y minus y square. This will be x square whole square 2xy iota whole square minus y square whole square plus twice of x square and 2xy iota plus twice of 2xy 2x iota y and minus y square plus twice of minus y square and x square. After simplification, x power 4 plus 4x square y square iota square plus y power 4 plus 2 to the 4x cube y iota plus into minus minus 4xi iota cube minus 2x square y square. Now this will be written as x4 iota square value minus 1 minus 4x square y square plus y power 4 4x cube y iota minus 4x iota y cube minus 2x square y square, 4x square y square, 2x square y square, same kind of expression. So this will be x power 4 minus 6x square y square plus y power 4 plus iota 4x cube y minus 4xy cube. Now here it's clear what is the real part and what is the imaginary part. We have to make the decision of real and imaginary parts. So therefore, real and imaginary parts of x plus iota y power 4, real part is equal to x4 minus 6x square y square plus y power 4. Imaginary part is equal to 4x cube y minus 4x y cube. Okay. Vector interpretation of the complex number. Vector interpretation of the complex number. Okay. This is a x-axis. This is a y-axis. So here is the origin 0, 0. These are 2 points. Here is P1. P2. P3. O to P1, suppose this is Z1. P1 to P3, suppose Z2. Now, if this is a parallelogram, then OP1 and P2, P3 are equal to each other. So this will also be Z1. P1, P3 equal to OP2. This will be also Z2. Now, OP3 is first diagonal and P1, P2 is the second diagonal. Now let O 0, 0, P1, P2 and P3 are the vertices of the parallelogram where P1, where OP1 is equal to Z1, which is parallel to P2, P3, which is also Z1. P1, P3 is equal to Z2, which is parallel to OP2 also is equal to Z2. Now, according to the figure, OP3 is equal to OP1 plus P1 P3. So therefore, OP3 is equal to OP1 means Z1, P1 P3 means Z2. So condition that thus the sum of two complex numbers is the occurrence of the length of first diagonal of the parallelogram. Again, P1 P2 is equal to P1 P2 is equal to OP1 plus P2O. P1 to P2 is equal to O to P1 and P2O, or P1O plus OP2. This is the condition. You also know that if A is positive, if we say that AB is positive according to the vector condition, if AB is positive, then BA should be negative. When we change the order of OP2, then it will be of negative. So this will be OP1 minus OP2. So this will be Z1 minus Z2. Now, difference of the difference of two complex numbers is the occurrence the length of the second diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay. Second diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay. Few problems are related to the exercise 2.3. So condition that is the set of complex number closed under division, means when we divide complex number to another complex number, if the result is also a complex number, then it's a closed with respect to division. So of course, when you divide two complex number to each other, the result is also complex number. So here the answer should be yes. Is the set of complex number closed under division? Yes. Is 1 upon a comma 1 upon b is the multiplicative inverse of a comma b? You already learned that the multiplicative inverse of a comma b is a upon a square plus b square comma minus b upon a square plus b square. So 1 upon a and 1 upon b cannot be the multiplicative inverse of a comma b. So it's not true. No. Is there any complex number whose additive and multiplicative inverses are equal to each other? Yes. According to my knowledge, 0, 1 multiplicative inverse 0, minus 1, additive inverse 0, minus 1, and 0, minus 1 multiplicative inverse 0, 1 and additive inverse are 0, 1 also. So is there any complex number whose additive and multiplicative inverse are? Yes. These are 0, 1 whose additive inverse is 0, minus 1 and multiplicative inverse also 0, minus 1, and 0, minus 1 whose additive inverse is 0, 1 and multiplicative inverse also 0, 1. Okay. 12z greater than 5z. So we don't know about the particular image of the complex number. So we cannot make any kind of decision about the less than and greater than with respect to the complex number. So result is no. No. Second is z is the real if z bar is equal to z. When z bar and the z are equal to each other, so this should be, z should be the real number. Z bar whole bar is z itself. Z is either real or purely imaginary if z bar whole square is equal to z square. When the value of z bar whole square and z square are equal to each other, then z should be either real or imaginary. Okay. Okay. Now there are a few solved examples which can help us to find out the multiple choice questions. Yeah, as question number 1 is 1 plus iota upon radical 2 power 8 plus 1 minus iota upon radical 2 power 8. What should be the value of this expression? So first of all, this is a binomial prices. According to the binomial prices, we should solve first of the square. So we can write this 1 plus iota power radical 2 whole square, then power 4 means 2 for the 8 plus 1 minus iota power square upon radical 2 then whole power 4. So by solving this one, 1 plus 2 iota plus iota square upon 2 power 4 plus 1 minus 2 iota plus iota square upon 2 power 4. So iota square give the value minus 1 plus 1 minus plus 1 minus 1 cancel. So this will be 2 iota upon 2 whole power 4 minus 2 iota upon 2 also whole power 4. Here 2 cancel. So this will be iota power 4. This is minus iota power 4. Being the even power, the minus will be converted also in positive sign. So this will be iota power 4 plus iota power 4. You already know that the iota power 4 have the value 1. So this value 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 should be the correct option. I think 2. This is the correct option. Next question is, if z1 is 1 plus iota and z2 3 minus 2 iota, then we have to find out the actual value of 5z minus 1 minus 5z2 more absolute value. Therefore, 5z1 minus 4z2, its absolute value will 5. The value of z1 is 1 plus iota minus 4. The value of z2 is 3 minus 2 iota. So this will be 5 on the 5 plus 5 iota minus 4 3 the 12 minus plus 4 to the 8 iota. This will be minus 7 plus 13 iota. According to the absolute value of the complex number, the x plus iota y mod is equal to x square plus y square. So this will be radical minus 7 square plus 13 square. The value will be 49 plus 13, the 169. The actual answer 9, 9, 18, 6 and 4, 10 plus 1, 11, 1, 2. The 218 should be the correct answer. So this is the correct answer. Next, what should be the value of 1 minus iota power 4? 1 minus iota power 4, what is the answer? So according to the solution of the complex number, 1 minus iota power 4, this will be just like 1 minus iota whole square then square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. So this will be 1 minus 2 iota plus iota square whole square. So iota square and 1 cancel. This will be minus 2 iota whole square. If the 2 is an even power, minus 2 will be converted into the positive 4. So this will be 4 iota square. Iota square value minus 1. 4 into minus 1 means minus 4 should be the correct answer. According to this will be the correct option. Next is, if x plus 2y iota whole square is equal to x iota, then what should be the value of x and what should be the value of y? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. When we set x plus 2y iota whole square is equal to x iota means 0 comma x. X iota means 0 comma x. So here x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. If you substitute the value x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, then 0 plus 0, 0 whole square 0, 0 comma 0, 0. So x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is the correct answer. Here next answer is x is equal to 1 upon 2, y is equal to 1 upon 4. If you set the value of x is equal to 1 upon 2 and y is equal to 1 upon 4, so this will be 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4 into 2 into iota whole square. So this will be 2. 1 upon 2 is cancel, common. 1 plus iota whole square, 1 plus iota whole square. So this will be 1 upon 4, 1 plus 2 iota plus iota square minus 1 cancel, 2 iota upon 4. So this will be iota 1 upon 2 iota. So x is equal to 1 upon 2. We substitute the value of x is equal to 1 upon 2. This will be also 1 upon 2 iota. When we set the value of x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 and y is equal to 1 upon 4, then also we can get the same value. So according to the condition, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is correct. X is equal to 1 upon 2, y is equal to 1 upon 4 is also correct. When we substitute the value of x is equal to minus 1 upon 2, y is equal to 1 upon 4, this will be also correct. So all of these are the correct values. What should be the answer of this one? 3 comma minus 8. 3 upon 73 into 8 upon 73. According to the condition, when we multiply the two complex numbers, we can get the any one result, whatever the correct. But according to the point of view, 3 comma minus 8 have the multiplicative inverse 3 upon 73 and 8 upon 73. If we multiply two multiplicative inverse numbers to each other, the result is identity, which is 1 comma 0. So according to condition, 1 comma 0 is the correct answer. Okay. We have to write 2 plus iota whole square upon 3 minus 4 iota in a comma b form. Means we have to write this number according to the complex number system, it's real and imaginary part. Solution: 2 plus iota whole square upon 3 minus 4 iota can be equal to 2 square plus twice of 2 and iota plus iota square upon 3 minus 4 iota. So this will be 4 plus 4 iota minus 1 upon 3 minus 4 iota. So 4 minus 1, both are the real numbers. This will be 3 plus 4 iota upon 3 minus 4 iota. So still, when the denominator is consist on the iota, we are not in the position to write in the numeral form or order form. So we should 3 plus 4 iota upon 3 minus 4 iota. We should rationalize the number, just like multiply by 3 plus 4 iota upon 3 plus 4 iota. So this will be 3 3 the 9 plus 12 iota plus 12 iota plus 4 4 the 16 iota square upon a minus b, and a plus b is a square minus b square, means 3 square minus 4 iota square. So this will be minus 16, 9 minus 7 plus 12 and 12, 24 upon 9 minus 16 iota square. Iota square give the value of minus 1 minus minus plus 16. So this will be minus 7 plus 24 iota upon 25. So as our assignment is, we have to write according to the complex number form. So this will be minus 7 upon 25 comma 24 upon 25. This is a required system. So write 2 plus iota whole square upon 3 minus 4 iota in a plus a comma b form. So this is a required form. Okay. Next is, we have to find out the additive and multiplicative inverse of 0 comma 0. Solution: 0 comma 0, the additive inverse of 0 comma 0 is same 0 comma 0 as additive inverse of 0 comma 0 is same 0 comma 0. For the multiplicative inverse, zero upon 0, 0 comma 0 inverse is equal to 0 upon 0 square plus 0 square comma minus 0 upon 0 square plus 0 square, which is also 0 upon 0 form. 0 upon 0 form means infinity, which cannot exist. So therefore 0 comma 0 whole inverse is not exist. Okay.